Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. It's Oshiomole again, and this time around he's in a financial mess. Before now, everyone knows Oshiomole as Oshobaba simply because of his doggedity, his aggression towards every matter. He graduated from being a comrade, a Labour person, a Labour president, where he became the people's man, loved by the people, and always speaking the mind of the people, fought for the people, and moved on to the governor of Edo State. And he carried along with his aggression, of course, to the point that in APC, if Oshiomole does not endorse what you're doing, forget it, it's not a done deal. Except he attests to it and gives his signature, then you are actually fighting a battle that you may not even understand where it's going to head to. Edo State came and went, it's now gone, and Oshiomole has been reduced back to the size that we're known to the point that the likes of Dino Malaye has moved him from Adams Oshobaba to Oshopikin. And right now, other things that have been, on the pipeline, some legal court cases that, the power of the national APC, national chair, being the national person of APC, had not allowed him, had this, this hedge around him that couldn't allow people to penetrate and do the needful. Well, as we speak, those protective hedges have been removed, and it looks as if legal suit can now finally reach out to Oshiomole as things are unfolding. There's a 10 billion naira suit, and he's even begging that this should be done so that that money would not come out of his pocket. But before we go into the news proper for the analysis, we do like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Oshiomole is in the news. A former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshiomole, on Tuesday sought for an out-of-court settlement in the 10 billion naira label suit instituted against him by Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom. One may be wondering, why is Ortom, suing him? But let's find out. Ortom had filed a suit against the former APC chairman over his comments against him at a press conference on July 27, 2018, where Oshiomole accused the governor of having a hand in the death of two Catholic priests and other parishioners at Mbalom Community, Gwa East local government area, on the grounds that one of the priests had preached a very critical sermon against him, which is the governor. This one is what they always call mouth diarrhea. How can you be running mouth? You are not even sure you're running mouth. Let us continue. He now went further. He said earlier in the suit, Oshiomole has filed 6 preliminary objections, which the court resolved all in favor of Ortom. However, at the resumption of the case on Tuesday, counsel for Ortom, Samuel Irabo, submitted that he was ready to call his witnesses, but said that Oshiomole's counsel, that's legal counsel, that's Festus Jumbo, had informed him that they have considered putting up a retraction of the publication and it will be ready within a week. So Oshiomole wants to swallow his words. Let's continue. He said he was applying for another date to take a look at the terms of settlement canvassed by Oshiomole. The power of incumbency is almost removed totally. Titus Akua, who held the brief of Oshiomole's counsel, Festus Jumbo, confirmed the submission of Governor Ortom's lawyer. The presiding judge, Justice Augustine Itoyinman of State High Court sitting in Makurdi, after listening to both parties, adjourned the case to October 29 for a report on the out-of-court settlement. Wow, Oshiomole is now a fellow human being like me and you. Have you now seen what Obaseki effect is long ago? This thing Obaseki has done, it will take a long time to wear out. Now Oshiomole now knows that one is not a national chair, that immunity that he has been enjoying is no longer there. He is now a man like an ex-governor like every other person, and now imagine this suit has been on since 2018. Nothing was done. He was not willing to retract. But who would challenge me? And after, leaving the seat as the APC chair, and the fact of other things, losing the governorship power of governorship to Obaseki, of course, everybody knew unanimous, even with unannounced, really, that the candidate for Adams Oshiomole, or where Adams Oshiomole will be ruling through in proxy, would have been Izeyamo. And that was why the Edolites actually voted against Izeyamo, not because they really hated Izeyamo per se, but they were trying to send a message to Adams Oshiomole that Edo truly is not Lagos. Now that power of invisibility is out. Everybody is coming to take their own pound of flesh. Who knows, more suit may be coming up. Don't forget, there was a suit against him sometime too by one of the Edolites concerning the issue of corruption practices in Edo. Who knows? It may be rising up again. But for the now, he's looking at settling out of court with Governor Ortom of Benue State. But let's find out what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter. It's really an exciting one, I tell you. This one here is saying, Oshiomole is truly an Oshopikin, very reckless in speech and attitude, although most Edolites are like that. Be careful, that's bigotry. Whether they're like that or not, it's not for you to decide. We all have our personal differences as well as tribes, but let's not use stereotype most times. It doesn't speak well. That's more like bigotry, if you ask me. That's tribalistic bigotry. Let's continue. This one here is saying, pastor should also sue him. Everybody will sue him right now. That immunity he's having, two things are involved here. He needs to really be very calm, very gentle, very selective in his speeches and his words. Then he may likely live the same without getting so much labels here and there. But for the now, we are looking at Ortom's own. But one Nigerian here is saying that the pastor should also sue him. It was a statement that lost him his election. He's talking about Izeyamo, Pastor Izeyamo. Maybe Baba Osho married that girl to teach him how to talk anyhow. Who knows? This one here is saying, this one shall they use mouth, destroy himself up and down. He need money. He need mouth surgery. Some people call it mouth diarrhea. Now this one is mouth surgery. Let's continue. These are all perceptions and perceptions of Nigerians online. This one here saying 10 billion what? This na the real Yahoo men, man. Those SARS people won't look their way. They will not look their way. If na small boys now, them go they get power. Nothing like out of court settlement. Oh wow, this one is so show Pikin radio without battery, use his own mouth and talk himself into political abscess. This is strong. This one says, see how Adams Oshiomole talkativeness have landed him in another problem, always thuggish and reckless when talking. This one here is saying they don't break for Adams Oshiomole. Tables have turned. I tell you, tables are seriously turning. It's rather sad though. This one here is saying, this man win the loser award of the year. Epic. This one is sarcasm at this peak. So lost his chairmanship position post, lost at the poll, lost at the court, and her head is losing at marriage too. I don't think so. Please, let's not go personal. This one here is saying, Osho Baba has been completely humbled. I'm sure he will look back and regret some of the things he did when he was APC chairman. That's why we always say, at the top of your position in life, always keep it cool. That same ladder you climbed up, you may actually be needing it down. So you gotta keep it very cool. This one here says, check double wahala for the body. Like fella Nikulapo will say, confusion, bere kibonu. Let's continue. This one is useless. Oh no. This one is quite insultive. I would like that pass. This one here says, no gree, Ortom. Let's finish this talkative completely, please. I beg. If he said out of court, please let's honor him with the out of court settlement. Please cut him some slack, give him a break. Enough of this, please. He has suffered so much in the hands of Edolites. They shouted they do not be Lagos, and they proved it that they do not be Lagos. And they made sure that godfatherism doesn't remain in Edo. We want to finish everything about it. He has let him move on now. Let's continue. This one here is saying, now so you hate the Baba Rich. I wonder. This one here is saying, no any out of court. Continue the case until he wastes all his looted money and learn how to control his mouth. This one here says, say no to Osho out of court settlement. Everybody say no. Tom should go ahead and file everything and collect every copper that is remaining. But if you ask me, I know that Adams Oshiomole maybe, actually, I'm just perceiving he maybe worth more than 10 billion. And these are guys that have ruled for like two years, 2 tenors. And they've been in corridor of power for a very long time, running contracts here and there. Please 10 billion. I guess that if you look at it properly, 10 billion for just calling Ortom names. Those are strong allegations, honestly. Very strong allegations. Didn't call him just names, call him a murderer. That's a strong allegation. I guess that's why Ortom is trying to prove a point. But eventually the point is well proven. This one here say Osho still they talk. He's not really talking, he's actually settling out of court. That's what we're gonna wrap it up. What's your take on what Governor Ortom is right now battering Adams Oshiomole over the issue of what he said some 2 years ago, and Adams Oshiomole is willing to settle out of court. 10 billion Naira label suit. That's a very huge one. Let's talk. Let's meet in our comment section. Let's interact. What's your view?